Wow, what's good, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Listen Doctor Radio, aka the Doc, bringing you guys a brand new story. Glad you guys are here today. Hopefully, you guys are here. You see the title. The title says, "This is why I don't go home anymore." The reason why the title says this, or the reason why I don't go home, is because of what happened in New Orleans, Louisiana. We're gonna take a look at a video, and then we're gonna get back with you guys in a second. This is what actually happened in New Orleans at a parade, and let's see what happened. Let's get it, y'all.
Breaking news tonight as Mandeville police identify a suspect in a shooting that injured a juvenile during Friday's Crew of Eve parade.
The suspect is identified as 17-year-old Tyron Bailey. Police believe Bailey is responsible for opening fire into the crowd gathered near the McDonald's located on Highway 22 following a physical altercation. One juvenile was taken to the hospital with a gunshot wound. If you have information on Bailey's whereabouts, contact the Mandeville Police Department.
All right, here's the follow-up from that, what happened later on. Here's the follow-up.
About what happened tonight.
Approximately an hour ago, officers responded to a call of shots fired in the area of McDonald's in the area of Highway 22. Upon arrival, officers found one victim. We don't know the result of the injuries at this time. That's pretty much all the information that we have at this time.
If anybody saw anything, Eddie, what would you like them to do?
If anybody sees anything, please call our non-emergency number 985-626-9711.
And no word on arrests or anything?
Not at this time. Officers still on the scene conducting an investigation.
And we don't know about the nature of the injuries either?
No, they're not.
Okay.
So that's what the officer said. This is why I don't go home. This is why I don't go home. Because when you go to New Orleans parades, man, you have a lot of bullshit you gotta worry about. You gotta worry about everybody trying to step on your shoe. You gotta worry about everybody trying to spill something on you. You gotta worry about the crowd. You gotta worry about this. You gotta worry about that. You gotta worry about the police officers. You gotta worry about a lot of shit. This is why I don't go down to New Orleans. This is why I don't go to the city. What up, Deshauna? Long time no see, brother. What's good, bro? Been around, bro. What's good with you? This is why I don't go down there, because you have a lot of things that's happening. I got two words to say to that individual. What you did, man, you went to this parade, the 17-year-old kid, you went to this parade, shot somebody at the parade. 9 times out of 10 was about some stupid shit. You shot this person, right? What do you think that's going to do to the people who's trying to come to the city and patronize the city? I already told you guys on the last video that we did. Louisiana is a state that has people come to our city to help us with economic goals, to get things. If you stop making people come to the city because they're afraid to come to the city because of the gun violence and all that dumbass shit, if they continue to stop doing that, they're not going to come down there. They're not going to pay their money to come down there and have to be running from bullets and all that dumbass shit. Yo, what's up, Doc? It's been a good minute since I first tuned in. I'm doing all right, brother. I'm doing all right. But yeah, man, this is what's going on, man. You have a lot of people going to the city thinking they're gonna have a good time, and then some bullshit kick off, and then they gotta run from bullets and all this shit, bro. This is the problem, bro. And why are these kids doing this shit? I'll tell you why. Because the moms that they have is not teaching them how to handle situations. Not how to handle situations the best way. They think by pulling up a gun, that's all they gotta do is pull up a gun. That's all they do. Their parents don't teach them anything else. So if you understand that, man, and you see that these kids are doing that type of shit, the city's gonna suffer. The economic value of tourists coming down to the state and patronizing that city, and if the people stop coming down and doing that shit, it's going to stop. Please, like, exactly. But they gotta want to make the change, though. They gotta want to make the change, and it's the fact that the city, the mayors, the governors, the police chiefs, and all that shit, they don't give a fuck about that shit. They really don't give a fuck about the crime. I'm gonna be honest with you, they don't really give a fuck about the crime. Shout out to the people that's on Beagle. I see you guys watching the show as well. Thank you guys, man. Appreciate the gifts. If you are in the building and you would like to gift me, go ahead and hit the gift button. it sends a gift, man. It sends a gift to the show, and that helps me. If you want to donate to the show, all that good shit, appreciate everything, all that shit, man. I thank you guys. But today, man, this young man has a very criminal record, man. We looked up his criminal record, we looked up his paperwork, and his paperwork on him, he's been in and out of jail for the same shit, fighting, pulling up guns. He's been in and out of jail for armed robberies and shit like that. He's 17 years old. First of all, where's his parent? Where's his parent? Why his parent wasn't around? Huh? I'll tell you why. Because she allowed him to go to the fucking parade. She allowed him to do what he wanted to do. Go out there, whatever. He got into it with somebody. He said, instead of fighting, I'm going to pull a weapon on the person. Because I don't have conflict. I don't have the skills of conflict to say, you know what? Hey, my bad, bro. It's cool. Let it go. No, we got to show how bad we are. And how bad we are, we got to pull a gun out. All right, brother. We got to pull out a gun. And that's why a lot of these kids are doing what the fuck they're doing, man. Because there's no guidance. There's no guidance. If you don't have the father in the household, 9 times out of the 10, the child is not going to be a very good child, bro. I'm just being honest with you. If the father is not in the household, you don't have a stable man in that household, it's not going to run right. These women say they can do a good job, and they do. A lot of them do. But a lot of these women are fucked up individuals who really was not ready to have a child, who really did not understand the deepness of having a child and the responsibility level that you have to have a child, and they get pushed into it because they just want to have a baby. They want somebody to love them. They want to be able to do whatever, right? Be a parent. Everybody that's able to be a parent don't need to be a parent. Let me say that again. Everybody that's able to be a parent do not need to be a parent. Do not. But let's say this young man, first time getting I hate this train. This man's first time getting arrested was 13. He was arrested in New Orleans for simple robbery. He was arrested again at 14, simple robbery. He was arrested again at 15, simple robbery. So this every year he developed. Then he turns 16, first arrest on robbery. Was arrested. Now he shot at somebody at 17. So he has a pattern that he does this. He has a pattern that he goes around doing this, pulling his weapon out on people, whatever like this. A lot of these kids do this shit when they can't get their way, or they feel like they can't beat the person up that they going against. They pull a fucking weapon out. And you just going to the parade to bring your kids out there to have a good time, and somebody pull out a gun, and now you and your kids gotta run from bullets. This is why I don't go back to that city. And if you smart enough and you listen to me enough, you wouldn't go down there. People ask me all the time, man, I love New Orleans. You don't want to live down there. You do not want to live down there. You do not want to live down there, bro. It is fucked up. It's fucked up. And I try to tell people and warn people about this shit. I try. Half of the people that listen to me, they got the fuck, man. Y'all should see. Matter of fact, I can't do it tomorrow and I can't do it Thursday, but Friday, man, I'm gonna give you guys a special show. I'm gonna show y'all some emails of people who've been watching me for a long time and they said, hey man, we appreciate you for letting us know how bad New Orleans really was, bro. We ain't going down there. We ain't been down there since. Oh, I appreciate you, man, from saying that, putting that pressure on me, telling me that I needed to get the fuck out the city. I actually moved. Some shit that I never thought would have happened. A mother who lost all 3 of her sons actually got the fuck out the city after watching my content about her sons' murders. Each one of her sons' murders, I did a story on them. 3 sons to gun violence. None of the killers ever got caught. That's when she knew she had to get the fuck out that state. And then I'm a big part of it. I like to think I am a little bit part of it. I like to think the biggest part of it was her losing 3 sons. But nonetheless, she texted me or emailed me that she watched my story on her sons and she appreciated that. And she still wants justice for her sons. And I want it for you too, love. But all right, man, I've been here too long. I'll see you guys when I see you. I love you guys. Peace. Y'all be good out there, bro. Thank you, Deshaun, for coming through. Thank you for BB for coming through, man. I see you. And thank you people on Instagram and YouTube for coming. I mean, on Instagram and Beagle for coming through. I'll see you guys when I see you tomorrow, y'all. Y'all be good.